Hello and welcome. We are here to talk about a new product that enables a game-changing training methodology for bicycle training. This is basically pedaling with one leg at a time that feels like pedaling with two legs. We call this Unipedaling. My name is Fredrik.
And my name is Stefan, and we are the two founders behind the company Unimotion. And Unimotion is a company behind the Unipedal. So, Fredrik, tell me a little bit about the history of the Unipedaling.
Well, this is not a new concept. It dates back all the way to 1970s at least, and there's quite extensive research on this training method. But usually people have used all kinds of technical solutions for this, but they have been expensive, difficult, having all kinds of problems. But I've used it now for maybe 10 or 15 years as a cycling coach with many of my riders. In the early 2024, you came up with a great solution for this, and that's what we're here to talk about.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about Unipedaling.
Well, as I said, the concept is nothing new. Every system has its limiting factor. In cycling, it's the heart and lungs capacity to deliver oxygen to the working muscles. In cycling, two legs usually, but by only pedaling with one leg at a time, you can either work that leg harder, getting a more powerful training stimuli, or you can work that leg fairly hard, but being more gentle on the heart and lungs. Now, as an athlete, you want to train hard and use that capacity of the heart and lungs to train harder. That we call that aerobic hyperpower. And as some patient groups that need to be careful with their heart and lungs, they can use it the other way around and be extra gentle. Okay, Stefan, so why the Unipedal?
Yes, Fredrik, as you said, the journey has been long, and now we think we have the best solution if you look into aspects like pedaling dynamics, you have user-friendliness, you have compatibility to different bicycles, the portability, and also the price tag is very low compared to other solutions. And also it's module-based, so you can build your own system at home.
I think they are ready. Walk us through all the parts.
Yes, thank you, Fredrik. So, here we have it. First, you have two foot straps. If you have clipless shoes, and then we have more generic solution like this. If you have a toe clip, you put it on the toe clip strap. And then we have the adjustable handle straps, looking like this. And then we come to the spring unit, which will be stretched in the downstroke and help you in the upstroke. And this one you connect to the handlebars like this, and to the foot straps like this.
Perfect. That's everything.
Yes.
Start by putting the foot strap on the shoe before you get on the bike. Position it as close to the cleat under the shoe as possible without it interfering with the pedal, and then tighten with the strap to the outside of the foot, with the hook positioned on the middle of the foot back. When positioning the handlebar strap on the handlebar, start by looping it once around the handlebar, and then threading it through the loop in the strap. For smaller bikes and for other reasons, you can also loop the strap twice around the handlebar if you want to. Otherwise, adjust it with the adjustment. Now you're ready to click in the Unipedal spring on the handlebar strap. When putting the spring unit in the system, start by clicking it into the foot strap. Then placing one finger in the loop on the top of the spring and then pulling up towards the handlebar and clicking into the buckle. Now you are ready to adjust your spring load. Place your pedal and foot as far away from the handlebar as possible and then pull on the adjustment strap. There is an internal strap in the spring. This should be almost maximally stretched at the position you're in right now. This ensures that you have enough preload and help over the top dead center of the pedal stroke. Now you can start pedaling and check if the knee and spring doesn't have any contact. If not, you're good to go. For positioning, the Unipedal works fine with most normal positions on the bike. However, sometimes the knee and the spring can get into contact, and you might have to adjust your position on the bike a little bit to get things to work. We generally do not recommend changing anything regarding seat height or saddle setback, especially adhering to the UCI regulations regarding setback. So keep that as it is, like you normally do. And if you have contact between the knee and the spring, adjust the handlebar. Either moving it a little bit more forward or lowering the handlebar. That usually does the trick if you have contact between the knee and spring. When unipedaling, the pedal stroke should feel quite similar to two-legged pedaling. However, it's not exactly the same, and especially the dead center at the bottom might need some extra focus. Otherwise, you might hear a clicking sound when you're pedaling. This usually takes 1 to 5 sessions to get used to and to avoid completely. The non-pedaling leg is recommended to just keep hanging down from the bike, parallel. But watch out so the empty pedal on that side doesn't injure your leg because it's spinning. When switching sides, first stop pedaling, click into the foot on the other side, put one finger in the loop on the spring unit, and then unbuckle from the handlebar. Unbuckle from the foot strap, change to the other side and clip in on the other foot strap. Click into the new handlebar strap. And then when you start pedaling, you can do it with 2 legs. And then when you're up to speed, unclick the side you're not using.
So now we know how to install the Unipedaler and also how to use it. Well, Fredrik, you're the coach here. How do I train with it?
Well, the basics are the same as two-legged pedaling. You start with a warm-up, and usually you warm up pedaling with 2 legs. And also the cool down is usually with 2 legs. And then after the warm-up, you go to the unipedaling part of the session. Usually it takes a while to get used to unipedaling, so you might need a few sessions. Some people get the hang of it right away. For most people it takes a few sessions because some of the muscles might be a little bit used in a new way that you feel some difference. But when you're up to speed, you should be fine.
Okay, good. So during the unipedaling session, how do you build up that part?
Well, the unipedaling part is normally interval based. Just by default, you're pedaling with one leg and the other one is resting. So you can pedal with intervals that you do one leg and then switch to the other, and the leg you just pedal with gets to rest. You can, of course, do all the intervals in one leg first and then do all the intervals with the other leg with maybe some easy two-legged pedaling between intervals. Usually you need to do intervals that are longer than 2 minutes, because the magic with this is that the aerobic system gets a boost, and then you want to do that type of training that's typically aerobic based, so from 2 minutes and longer. You can also do different types of micro intervals as well, when you do like shorter, like 15 seconds on, 15 seconds off for maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 minutes or something like that.
Nice. So how do you measure the progress?
Metrics are fun, and we of course have metrics as well. We have, first of all, the L2R metric, which is the left-right balance. One neat thing with the Unipedaling is that you can see, if you have a power meter, you can see how much power am I producing with my right leg and my left leg, and then you can see if it's approximately the same. You want to be as balanced as possible. We also have the 2-to-1 metric, which is the power output you can produce with two legs for maybe, say, 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And then you do the same kind of interval with one leg, and you see, is the power out that I can produce during unipedaling higher than half of the two-legged pedaling? When you surpass that, you know you're into the hyperpower, aerobic hyperpower part of the session. Now you're good to go, and now you can make some really powerful stimuli on the muscles.
Nice, but some in the audience may think that this sounds a little bit advanced. Is it the same for everyone, or how shall we think there?
The principles are basically the same if you're an elite athlete or a recreational athlete. Perhaps an elite athlete might do more intervals or maybe longer intervals, but other than that, the principles are the same. And I think one of the good things that I think a lot of recreational riders will appreciate is actually getting a good rest between intervals, because the one leg is really resting. So that's something that's positive.
Nice.
Cool. I think we've come to the end, and we only have 2 more things to say. Half is more pedaling. Join the Unipedaling revolution.